Hi everyone, and welcome to eBay Open 2023. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you being here and are excited to share more about how you can leverage eBay and TCGplayer together to grow your business. Quick note, some of you may already know, eBay acquired TCGplayer back in October of 2022, bringing two of the largest card game marketplaces together for one of the best experiences you can ask for. With that said, we have a ton of great information to share with you all today. So here's what we'll be covering. Updates and trends about the category for both eBay and TCGplayer, key tools and services you can utilize to grow your business, and what's next for eBay and TCGplayer together. But before we jump in, just a quick intro. I'm Luke Meyer, Senior Category Manager of Collectible Card Games. I've been with eBay for just under a year and feel really fortunate to be part of such a unique category. I really can't wait to see what the future holds here. And also, I'm really excited about TCGplayer being a part of it. Speaking of TCGplayer, we'll hear a lot more information about the platform from Anthony Ferreira later on in this presentation. So let's get started. I'm very eager to run through some of the key updates and trends that are happening on eBay right now. But first, how about just some fun facts regarding collectible card games? In 2022, there were 48 card games listed every second. Yes, I said every second. And the average sales price for each item was over $35, indicating a much different business mix than TCGplayer. Also note, there are now 132 million active eBay buyers worldwide, giving you an outlet to sell to a significant amount of traffic on the site. When looking even deeper into the category, you can see here that we show a dominant force across the three big games of Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon continues to be an extremely strong game type for eBay. We continue to see more and more collectability, community, and competitive play drive the popularity of this game. There are also a lot of strong emotional ties to the cards, where some have been playing the game since they were kids and are now even showing their kids how to play. It will be really interesting to take what you see here and compare it to what Anthony is going to show you on TCGplayer in his upcoming slides. Outside of those big three, we still have others that are surging for the year. One Piece is a great example of that. Sales growth has been over 100% and continues carving out a bigger sliver of that pie that we showed previously. And we also have some new games surfacing, which I'm sure you've already heard about, but MetaZoo, Disney Lorcana, and Cryptic are just a few of these that are showing strong signs of interest in the market, as well as on eBay.com. Be sure to keep an eye on these types as you look at your overall inventory opportunities. All right, just for some fun here, I wanted to show you some of our top selling cards that we've sold within the last 2 years. As you can see here, we can sell some pretty high value cards where we lean into some of our tools and services that help support. Tools like Vault and Authenticity Guarantee. At the end of April, we sold the ultra rare Yu-Gi-Oh! Tyler the Great card for just over $311K. This was our 7th highest selling card in the category since 2021 and our highest Yu-Gi-Oh! Card ever sold on eBay. It's just a really cool story there. Outside of single cards, we do a ton of volume in sealed products. You can see some of those top items here. These items are generally based on top releases in each game throughout the year. It's important to get as much inventory as you can around new releases and attribute them correctly to the site, allowing for the most exposure possible. New game releases are a key growth strategy for us to grow and drive your business. It's also really interesting to see some of these top search terms on site and how they correlate to the overall business. As stated earlier, Pokemon is a big game for us, and you can see that in our search results. It's very important to utilize keywords in your listing descriptions and titles. This helps them drive to the top of the search results. All right, next I'll hand it over to Anthony, where he'll dive into more on TCGplayer.
Hi everyone, I'm Anthony Ferreira, and I'm the Vice President of Seller Growth and Success at TCGplayer. My team is dedicated to helping sellers like yourself reach their goals on our platform. A little bit more about TCGplayer. It's one of the biggest collectible card game marketplaces in the world, specifically specializing in high volume, lower price cards. To give you a sense of that, you can see that 500 cards were listed on TCGplayer every minute in 2022. To give you another idea of kind of how the platform works, over 55 million Magic the Gathering card singles were sold in 2022. That was over 1 million singles every single week. To speak a little bit more about the top selling singles we saw on the platform, I can share what we've seen year to date in 2023. The top 2 cards on the list are Triple Tactics Thrust and the Bestial Lubellion from Yu-Gi-Oh! Given that there's limited amount of formats available for Yu-Gi-Oh! And the level of competitive play that we've seen for these cards, it's not surprising to see them at the top of the list. Next up is the Umbreon VMAX card. That's a Pokemon card that, due to its scarcity in art, has been persistently one of the most popular cards on the platform. And lastly, the One Ring for Magic the Gathering. This came out in the most recent Lord of the Rings release set, and given its stature and stance in competitive play, has been one of the most popular and sought after cards so far this year. Next up, a little bit about the market share of the most popular games on TCGplayer. Magic the Gathering is by far and away our #1 most popular product line, taking up over half of the sales on the platform, followed closely by Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. While our big 3 games continue to grow steadily, we're also seeing rapid growth from emerging games as well. Digimon, Flesh and Blood, and One Piece top the list. We're also very excited about the August release of Lorcana, which we expect to be a strong performer given the size of the Disney collector community. Okay, we covered a lot on what's been happening in the category. Next, we're going to quickly cover some of the key tools and services eBay and TCGplayer have in their toolbox to help our seller community grow.
Awesome, thanks, Anthony. Okay, so I'll quickly run through some of the amazing tools and services that eBay specifically offers shown here. Let's start with our eBay Authenticity Guarantee, which is something we launched early last year. Currently, our Authenticity Guarantee is offered on single graded and single ungraded cards over $250, where we partner with experts like CGC, CSG, and PSA. This really does allow for peace of mind for buyers and sellers by reassuring these cards are truly authentic. Next up, our eBay Vault, where cards are not only verified by our authenticity program, but also stored safely with no storage fees. And if you get the itch to sell, it's as easy as one click, where you capitalize on 0 taxes and 0 selling fees. Oh, and we just recently launched the ability to submit your graded cards directly to the Vault with support from eBay every step of the way. And here's our eBay Collection Beta. This is a great way to log and track your entire card game portfolio. Currently in beta, as I stated, you can organize your collection to constantly be in the know around the current eBay market value with insights based on recent sales data. This gives you the data to know when you could list and to maximize its value. Oh, and we're also making it easy in general just to list your cards, up to 50% faster. Currently, image scan works with Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, where it's just as easy as opening the app, snapping a picture, choosing the match, and done, boom, it's listed. We know the more listings you have, the more opportunity there is to gain those sales, and we're really hoping this is another way to do that. We've also been focused on how we can fulfill your sales in a cost-efficient manner. eBay Standard Envelope is a great way for you to save some cash on shipping, which means higher profits overall. You can ship with integrated tracking, which is much better off than a simple stamp. Last and definitely not least, we are very excited about our eBay Live platform. Live commerce is a hot new way to buy and sell, and this is yet another great avenue for you to engage with buyers to drive even more sales. Check out more details at ebay.com/eBay Live. Wow, that was a lot. We actually have even more tools you can utilize to impact your business. But check those tools out located in your Seller Hub, where you can utilize research and reporting, as well as promoted listings to continuously optimize your sales. Okay, Anthony, tell us a bit more about TCGplayer.
And I'm back. TCGplayer has built world-class tools and services designed to support our card selling community. I'll highlight a few of our more innovative programs here. First up, the Roka sorter. Take the pain out of digitizing large collections. The Roka robotic sorter sorts and sifts up to 1,000 of your Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, or Pokemon cards in just 2 hours. You can set custom sorting and sifting rules. You can import your newly digitized listings into any e-commerce platform. And Roka sorters are built all in the United States by our dedicated team in Colorado. Next, Binder POS. Binder POS is an innovative inventory and channel management software built specifically for collectibles. We make it easy to sell across multiple channels, including eBay, TCGplayer, and your web store. It also includes in-store solutions, such as event management, a point of sale, and digital kiosks to better serve your brick-and-mortar customers. And lastly, Direct by TCGplayer, which allows you to leverage our world-class authentication center to ship cards on your behalf to save you time and money. How can you do that? There's 3 ways. The first, you can borrow TCGplayer inventory, and we'll ship products on your behalf that you'll replenish over time. The second, we'll actually store your cards and ship them on your behalf. And the third, we'll actually accept your unsorted cards, sort them, stock them, and ship them on your behalf end to end. Buyers love Direct because it reduces the number of packages they receive when ordering and includes an authenticity guarantee backed by TCGplayer. What's next? We're going to talk a little bit about what you can expect between TCGplayer and eBay in the future. So now that we've covered a bunch of tools, what are the platforms going to do together for you in the future? First up, we plan to be much more communicative about how you can be on both platforms and maximize your growth on both. The second, we plan to invest in digitization solutions. We want to make it as easy as possible for you to list your inventory on both platforms when you need to. And lastly, we want to automate your work. We understand that managing tons of listings across multiple platforms is challenging, so we want to make that as easy as possible for you on both TCGplayer and eBay. These are just a few of the things that we're working on to allow you to grow across both platforms at the same exact time. Next up, I'll hand it over to Luke to talk a little bit more about key takeaways from the presentation.
Pretty amazing stuff, Anthony. Such great ways to continue to drive more upside for your business. Okay, we've made it to the finale here. Let's just recap some of the key things we'd love for you to take away from all this. First, eBay and TCGplayer are coming together to bring you one of the best experiences in the market. We will continue to push to give you some of the best tools and services at hand to grow your business. And lastly, we will continue to work together to bring you new and innovative ways to drive your business in an efficient manner. Most of all, we just really want to thank you for being a part of this journey with us. We genuinely appreciate all of you and entrusting your business across both eBay and TCGplayer. Next up, definitely check out Shawn Singh and Sassy Otto, one of our top sellers in collectible card games, for a seller interview.
Hi everyone, I'm Shawn Singh, the category manager for collectible card games at eBay. I'm incredibly lucky to have with me Aaron Ottensman, who is one of the largest Yu-Gi-Oh sellers in the country. And today Aaron's going to talk to us a little bit about his business and where he sees the future of CCG heading. Aaron, thank you so much for being here today.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
Awesome. So let's just jump right into it. During our keynote, we mentioned tools to help automate your listings. Now you have thousands of live active listings on eBay today. What's your strategy there? What are you doing?
Absolutely. So we utilize a program called Garage Sale. And the beauty of selling on eBay is there's so many different applications and resources you can have for your listings, whether we're selling in trading cards or sneakers or any industry. So Garage Sale helps us create our listings, helps us make sure we're not duplicating listings. It helps to ensure, see what we already have listed and compare it to what we are currently listing. So that's kind of our go-to application. However, there's many more for you to choose from. So that's kind of our personal favorite that we've been using for many years.
Garage Sale, yeah, I appreciate you mentioning that. Maybe we can pivot a little bit from like the listing side to more shipping and fulfillment. We mentioned eBay standard envelope, and how that's a kind of a game changer in this space. Can you talk a little bit how eBay differs when it comes to getting your products to your buyers?
Absolutely. So in our opinion, eBay is the best way to ship any item. eBay Standard Envelope was a game changer for the TCG industry. Being able to ship something with tracking that's very inexpensive rather than shipping with an envelope and hoping the buyer, commits to receiving it or, just gets lost in the mail in general. So eBay Standard Envelope has been a game changer for us, as well as eBay multi-order shipping, just being able to ship 100 different items at once and having a pick list that is super organized and super helpful, whether it's pulling orders or packing orders. It's just super organized and helps any seller ensure the accuracy of their order. Additionally, you get the option of shipping between USPS, UPS, and FedEx. Specifically with discounts on FedEx, I know there's sometimes special deals. Last year there was a deal with FedEx shipping, which we utilized a bunch. So just being able to ship on eBay, different carriers, it's been a game changer.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Aaron. Let's talk a little bit now about Q4 and holiday season. So what's really exciting you about Q4 and the upcoming holiday season in the CCG world?
Yeah, Q4 is super exciting. Specifically for Yu-Gi-Oh, you have a good array of sets coming out. You have Age of Overlord in October, the Rarity Collection in November. That's going to be probably set of the year. You have Pokemon 151 coming out. That just features all of the original 151 Pokemon, given the name. That set's looking very good. Lorcana's coming out. We're going to see how that really does and push going into set 2 here pretty soon. That game looks super popular and hopefully continues to be extremely popular in the TCG. We're starting to get more into eBay Live. More sellers are getting into eBay Live. So just that marketplace in general, I think that's going to be super exciting. Just tons of stuff to be excited about on eBay. It's the most innovative platform to sell on. They're always changing the game.
Awesome. So to summarize kind of the 3 main takeaways from this conversation, garage sale is a great resource. eBay Standard Envelope is a game changer. And then Q4 is going to be huge for CCG. Aaron, thank you so much for being with us today. You can find Aaron at SassyAuto on Instagram and SassyAuto on eBay. And yeah, stay tuned for more from eBay Open.